603.
603, you're live.
All right. Take one.
This is take one. Hey, what's up, and welcome to Ditty Deep Dive. This is the live stream where we bring on an artist and dive deep into their ditties. Those are songs, in case you didn't know. I am your host, Justin McEver, and this is the Streamboat. Something brand new. We're trying to bring you to the Atlanta area. If you are an artist, please hit us up. If you're watching, please join the chat because we'd love to, talk with you. Get your questions and stuff. But yeah, we got an awesome crew aboard the ship. Got DJ Glenn Son. Yeah, we got Kyle.
Hello.
And we also got Jason on the cam. Heck yeah. Dude, I'm freaking excited. I'm kind of like, a little flustered right now. We're all settling here. This is awesome. I can't believe this is a thing. It's really happening now. But before I ramble on too much, let me bring on the artist of the day, the one, the only, Ninetythree. Take it away.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I go by the name of Ninetythree. I'm an artist around these parts. I was invited to share a few songs. I got a couple new ones that I really am excited about, but I also got some oldies. Man, thank you so much for having me.
Dude,
I'm really
super-
excited. I'm
super
really excited.
happy
man.
to
I
have
love
you. What
doing
you
this kind
mean?
of stuff. First song is a little bit of a up-tempo one. Homie over here, Glenn Son, helped me out with the production. Same with Nine. Shout out to Nine.
Be
Hope
working
you're
out
watching,
here.
man.
Be
Yeah.
working.
Yeah. If you need
Shout
some
out
studio
Nine.
time, man, hit up Glenn.
Got you.
Hey, man, take it away, bro. I really appreciate you guys coming out Saturday, man. Thank y'all, everybody in the chat.
She said, look at the bright lights. Dreams have never been good to me, so maybe I won't try. Just wanna be in a deep dead sleep. Look at the night sky. Every single star means something until you go inside the city. Baby, the nightlife really killed me. But time keeps running away, keeps running away. Ooh. The seasons they change and the people they will too. Try to get closer to the truth. Blank lights keep me further away from you. Away from you. But time keeps running away, running away. Ooh. But time keeps running away, running away. Ooh. She said, look at the bright lights. Dreams have never been good to me, so maybe I won't try. Just wanna be in a deep dead sleep. Look at the night sky. Every single star means something until you go inside the city. Baby, the nightlife will really kill me.
Stinks, guys.
Hell
That one was Bright
yes.
Lights.
She said, look at the bright lights. Bro, I love that, man. Like, dude, so you got this line in there. Says the night life really killed you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we want to like what was it?
Oh, man, that was
just,
like-
the grind of it.
Oh,
what
no,
is
it was like, grinding for the wrong reasons, I
Yeah.
guess. Like,
Yeah.
just, really kind of going hard for no reason. Younger version of me when I was writing that song probably 2 years ago, I was in a completely different space, man, for sure.
Yeah. Well, that was like kind of when you were like first starting to write again, right?
Yeah. So honestly, while I'm writing that song, it's kind of happy and stuff, but I'm really like kind of done with music.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like was over the whole scene. I was in a different genre of music completely, and I just didn't like the direction of what I was doing as an artist. It felt like I was trying to please more people with the type of music I thought they wanted, on the contrary of like what I wanted to make as an artist. And that song is actually something where I walked in and was like trying to make sure that like I was doing something I did want to do, you know, kind of walked in and told Glenn like what I wanted to make and stuff, and he
So when you walked in there, like were you like, I want to make it like this art, like I want to kind of like channel these influences of mine?
Oh, for sure. When we walked into the studio, he had a poster of the Gorillas on the wall, and I was like, damn, man,
the Gorillas,
dude, shout out the Gorillas.
He was just playing that new album.
It's a really good album.
That new album go crazy.
Yeah, if you actually notice, if you go back and listen to the song, I don't want to say rip off, we were very heavily influenced into the Feel Good Inc.
It was Feel Good Inc.
Oh yeah.
And we started off with that, and I mean, Glenn is very flexible when it comes to producing. I mean, he came up with the strums, and he actually had a more of a challenging bass line that was really sick. I was like, man, check this out. What if we just did like a 1 2 1 2 1 2? You know, try to keep it. And
I feel simple.
Yeah, keep it simple, and you know, like less is sometimes more. And it was one of those cases where it worked out.
I fucked with it. I was like,
dude, I was so happy. Yeah. I was so happy the way it came out, because, like I said, I was done. It was good to know that I didn't have to stay in one genre. You know, it was like.
So, like, when you went into the studio, would you say like you were pretty much defeated, and then like coming out of that studio, that was like the spark to like put you where you are?
I think every artist has a moment where they listen to something back in the car. You know, like when you're leaving the studio and you're like, "Hey man, send that to me," you know, because every artist knows about the car test, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember doing that test and it's being like, shit, fuck that, you know, I'm not stopping. You know, I fell in love with it again. I was really pleased with what happened. You know, I was really surprised I could do something like that still. You know, because I was like, I don't want to shit on rap, but like I was still rapping. Yeah. You know, and I was not getting what I wanted out of it. Right, you know, the shows, that's what I did it for. And that's when I realized I'm doing
energy,
it for,
right,
exactly. And that's when I realized I was doing it for other people. Because like I would like the music, I would like, you know, making it, but I was more doing it like, dude, I can't wait to perform this. Yeah. You know, instead of songs that I'm making now where I'm catching myself at work and listening to myself solely and not like any podcast or anything. I'm listening to the same song like fucking 50 times, you know, nitpicking, but like still enjoying, you know, really like looking at it through
like
different perspectives.
Your craft right there.
Oh yeah, man. It's a very nice space to be in. Yeah. I really like it. Yeah.
That's legit, man. I love it, dude. Well, do you want to?
Yeah, I'd love to do another one if you guys would like to hear it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. This song is called Baking Soda. Hey Glenn, you mind turning up a little bit?
How can I feel fear if I'm not sure that I'm all here? Near and far, one thing is clear, and that's I can't hold my tears. Here is its ugly head right before bed, right on cue. You know what you do, you know what you do, you know what you do. These clues, they led me straight to you. you, not out the blue, but like I'm supposed to. You call it fate, you call it luck, just call me up enough. I'm dead in the water, can I get some fucking help? I'm sorry, I know it's not nice to you, but you know what you do, 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 you know what you do. You do it well, you do it well, and it sent me straight to hell. You do it well, you do it so damn well. But no, I won't tell, oh no, not a soul. I'm waiting outside, just waiting to get old. But there's nothing you can say that's gonna change up my ways. There is nothing you can say that could save me. Maybe, baby, we can run into the sun and see what stars are made of. And I think that these dreams are just so much closer when you're in person lurking. You're my person, it's hurting when you're not close. And I'm certain that you're so close to the end of the ocean. I gotta know how far this will go. How far will my grave dive? Trying to survive, looking at these lines and looking at your eyes, and you know what they do. You know what they do. You know what they do. You know they do.
Hey, thank you.
Bro. All right. Let me hit you with this real quick.
Let me hear it.
She said, "Look at the bright lights,"
Mm-hmm.
and then you're trying to survive looking at the lights
Mhm.
in this song.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, you just said that it was like you were in a different spot 2 years ago when Bright Lights came out.
Mm.
This is a newer song, I imagine.
Oh yeah, this came. I think I recorded it a month ago.
Word.
Yeah, a lot of these next songs are, dude, so
Fresh.
new.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I mean
That's
they're coming
legit.
from a spot that, like you said, like
Yeah.
completely different point of view.
Is it like? Did you write this as like a companion piece to Bright Lights?
No, I
Bro, it's like when I was like reading through the lyrics, like
Yeah.
it's like literally it seems like a sequel. Like you're what like
and the
in
fact
one
that you're
movie
saying
and
that,
go
I'm
two
kind of
nights.
putting those together now. Just now, and all that's
Dude.
pretty funny.
Well,
I didn't even notice, dude. That's
bro.
pretty cool. I'm gonna have to listen to both of those back to back now.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's
Might
pretty
have to
wild.
make 'em a EP.
Same
Yeah.
with Dead End Galaxy. Is that a new one?
that's, dude, that one, I can't wait to perform that one. That one's one of my favorite songs that I've written in a little while. But yeah, that's also a brand new one. That one's the newest one out of me and Glenn just recorded a song, I want to say 2 weeks ago. 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then that one was right before that one. So yeah. A week ago, actually. Yeah, it's been a week ago. And then so Dead End Galaxy is like,
Legit.
yeah.
It's fresh.
Yeah.
These are the first years on it outside of the
Yeah,
studio,
man.
pretty
So
much,
like
right?
Bacon Soda came from the name means nothing, by the way.
Okay,
it's just
wait,
a stupid name.
But no, it's not. Because if you listen to the lyrics,
Yeah.
you're cooking.
Oh,
You got to cook with you use baking soda
Damn.
to cook.
that's pretty funny.
Bro.
Hey, do you mind
Literally.
if I steal your water?
Oh, yeah.
Here, toss it. Thank you so much. That was awesome, though.
Good catch.
But
I mean,
yeah,
you get
man,
thirsty when you're cooking. I know.
I'm gonna let that one slide.
Sorry. That was
You're
for
the
my
host, you're the
dad,
host.
if he's watching.
Yeah, man. So I've had, like you said, like I've been in a completely different point of view when it comes to like considering like light is a good thing, you know? Because I when I was like in my wild days, like I don't drink anymore, so like that used to be a big problem. But in my darker days, I used to embrace being like shitty. Like I liked shitty whiskey, I like shitty cigarettes, I still like shitty coffee. Like I would embrace like, you know, just grimy shit, and that's where like a lot of, you know, I didn't want to be like happy. Like anybody brought good news, I'd be like, well, this is gonna happen or whatever. You know, just negative shit. And so like now I'm in a better spot with better people, and you know, I found a partner that really embraces like a lot of the shit that I need. You know, like. Dude, like I could go on for hours on that. Like,
well, that's kind of, I mean, like what all your songs are about. It seems like you have like this awesome person that is there to kind of push you, support you.
Oh man, not even just like that, but just also keep me in check, because I'll fucking what if myself to death.
Right.
You know.
on the other end of that, it seems like you're almost like, I don't mean to like bring anything out on you, but it's like you're almost like insecure in how in like your trust in yourself.
Yeah,
like
for
you've
sure.
been in a spot where you know you don't want to be again.
Oh, for sure.
And you're scared of slipping into that.
Ooh,
and you're almost scared of like, if you're in the lights, which can be bad. Yeah. Like you said, like lights can blind you.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
if you stare at the sun long enough, you know, it's gonna fuck you up. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's almost like, it's like this two-way street of like trusting that person, like her, to push you.
Oh yeah.
But then also like finding that trust in yourself to like, once you land in that spot, to like continue with it and not go back to that.
Yeah, it was definitely like, I don't know, man. I don't want to get weird, but I was in a really bad spot, and I was working at a comic book store, and I had a chance to do like an hour-long break, a 30-minute break, or 15, depending on what if I want to get off. And I said, fuck it, I'll do a 15-minute one to get off early. And next door to it is like a herbs and incense and like rocks or crystals and stuff.
Okay.
It's kind of stuff, you know. And I go in there just to fuck around. And everyone, it's like the scene in a movie when like the record stops and everyone's like, and just looks at you. I was like, whoa, what's going on? And they asked me like, well, tell us what's going on. Because apparently my fucking aura was all kinds of out of whack. And these ladies took me in and they're like, hey, you know, you need a reading right now. I was like, I'm broke. You know, I can't do it. They're like, we don't need your money. Go back there. So I go back there. And a lady's doing a tarot reading for me, and she's like, look, what you just came out of, most people wouldn't have made it. I haven't told this lady anything about me. She said, most people wouldn't have made it. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, you just got dumped? I was like, yeah, shit. Okay. And she was like, but you're in the right direction. You're going in the right direction. And if you keep going in this right direction, you keep doing the right things, you know, you keep progressing in ways that everybody knows what's good and what's bad for you, you know, green choices, red choices, dog. And like that, she said, if you continue, you will be rewarded with not only a spouse that understands you, but someone that's going to guide you and make you better. And I was like, this lady is full of fucking shit. I was like, thank God I didn't fucking spend money on this, because what a load of shit. You know, I'm in no shape or form of anything. And sorry, babe, but we met on Tinder. And I remember when I swear to God, I was online with Nine. We were playing some kind of fucking game. And I remember I got a notification that someone liked you back. And I was like, oh shit, let me check it out, because no one liked me back. And it was her.
Back in the grimy days.
Yeah, man.
Still grimy.
Yeah, man. And I remember audibly getting up and being like, fuck yeah. Like just being so hyped, dude. I was like, no way, she's catfishing me. And no, I asked her if she wanted to throw a frisbee and smoke pot, and she responded. So that's where,
dude.
Yeah, we're almost. Yeah, we're
dude. There's nothing wrong with that. I have a cousin that got married
off
Tinder.
Yeah, man, it works.
I've known like 2 cousins actually that have been married off Tinder.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so
should have hit up Tinder. They would have paid for the wedding, dude.
Yeah, right.
That's a fucking advertisement right there, bro.
This wedding brought to you by Tinder.
Brought to you by Tinder. Yo, Tinder, hit me up. Sponsor the wedding.
Do you check yes? I do.
That'd be pretty cool.
Do you swipe right?
Oh man. I forget what song we just did. Bacon soda. This next song, what is it?
Halloween Candy.
Halloween Candy.
Halloween
Oh,
Candy.
this one's deep without even me knowing it was deep. It was out of.
I-
Have you ever written
I
a
really
song and
fucking
then
love this
realized later on what the song was about?
He's humble bragging on his pen right now.
Dude, I want to hear these thoughts because this was the song that I probably I think is your best writing, like lyrically.
Thank you.
Like I don't even know if you even intend like what you said. I want to know what you thought you found out after writing, because like I don't know if you even meant for it to be as amazing as it is, because you know how you
Thank you.
stumble
Wow.
upon like
Yeah.
the best artists just accidentally come upon
Oh
it, you
yeah,
know?
no, this song was made very quickly too.
Bro.
Like as like a lot of people usually say,
It
the
is
cliche.
so well built upon, like
Thank
from the
you.
first like few stanzas, like the first stanza to what you build upon that, bro. It
Thank
is
you.
insane. It's so good.
Yeah, man. I mean, I heard the instrumental to that song and instantly got inspired.
Who did it?
Oh, it was our producer's slipping my name. I'm sorry. We'll give you credits, don't worry. But yeah, like it was one of those things where the melody, kids in the creeps, that kept playing in my head, but without those words. Na 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 na. And that just kept bothering me because I was like, I can't write anything to it and I don't know what the song's about, so I'm just gonna make some stuff up. And slowly came out when I was there to record it. The kids in the creeps are falling in line again. They're turning in line. And that just came out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty fucking cool. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna run with that, you know? And it just built from there. And shout out to Nine again. I mean, this man will sit there with me and work it out.
Legend.
I will not have the best of melody. Like, hey man, try it like this, and he'll do it the best of his ability. And I'm trying to match it, and until we get it right, we get it.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, like, it was a song that I was like, I was really happy with. But a little peek behind the curtain, we're planning on doing a video for that.
Cool. Fuck
Because I keep wanting to call him Dirt. But Nine, fucking, he's the one that was like, bro, you have something here. You definitely have something that's not what's going on in our realm of music, and that's really me taking a step back and being like, dude, what the fuck do I want to make? And what I want to make is Halloween Candy. So I guess let's go ahead and stop talking about it and play,
Oh yeah, give the
Let's
kids
go
their
for it.
candy.
This is credits.
The kids in the crease are falling in line and they're turning in line. I fall asleep to nonsense and fighting. You're watching and whining, and I never really turned out right. And you never really put up a fight. And it's turning off the lights. But I guess I'll make it right. You can't be there for me. You can't see what I see. I try, hold back the sea of the tears that dried my life. I'll be alright. Well, am I right? The disguise that you hide inside, I try to find my side, but I cannot lie. You make me so damn mad. Why did I even try? And you didn't really put up a fight. I mean, why would you put up a fight? The kids and the creeps are falling in line, and they're turning and buying. I fall asleep to nonsense and fight, and you're watching and whining. The kids and the creeps.
Thank you. That was Halloween candy. Thanks. Tasty. So good. Whoa.
Not yet.
Not yet, sir.
Bro,
Dude.
I love that, dude.
Dude.
Oh,
Thank
that
you.
one line, I fall asleep to nonsense and fighting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, because I think that line literally sets the stage for the whole song.
Oh, yeah.
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 And it's like you're going to see to nonsense and fighting, and then like you have like a little IG video,
Mm.
and there was a clip over that part of wrestling.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's like when I first before I listened to the song all the way through, that was like what I saw first.
Mhm.
So I just had it in my mind like, oh dude, this dude loves wrestling, I can relate to this, I grew up on that.
For sure, man.
But then like the song opens up to where like your maybe like your love for wrestling or whatever. This is how I related.
Of course.
But,
Yeah, I love it.
Like how your love for wrestling kind of gets pulled into like this relationship with not necessarily a person, but maybe like your own demons you're fighting that you're wrestling with, and you're kind of like, you know, trying to find like them, like you're trying to find like a good wrestling partner in a sense. I don't know.
No, I love this. I love
but
this.
dude, I thought it was super cool how like it just kind of built with this theme of like you're falling asleep to literally just like watching wrestling,
Yeah.
to then like wrestling kind of like with your demons or whatever.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Super
That's really fucking
bro.
cool, man. You
Yeah.
made it a lot cooler than it is.
Dude, I'm trying. Hey, man.
I swear.
Hey, we're diving deep into those ditties, you know.
Yeah, man. Oh, that was another song, like I said earlier, that when I was done with it, I didn't know what it was about until it was completely done. And then, you know, man, when you told me to send you the lyrics, I've never written a lot of lyrics. Like, I'll write a chorus and part of a verse, and then I'll kind of go off and do melodies and then try to match the vibe of the song with those melodies and go from there, you know, and never really writing down what I'm writing down unless it's like a difficult part for me. So when I finished that song and listened to it again, I'm like, holy shit, I think I just wrote this song about my dad. Yeah, and I don't like my dad at all. And, you know, I was like, what the fuck? Like, and I kind of listened to it again. I was like, it's not about my dad. Like, and yeah, man, I mean, I grew up Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
So I was born into it. And you can't celebrate shit when you're Jehovah's Witness. So of early memory for me is always been elementary school, like when St. Patrick's Day goes around and the teachers will like fuck up a classroom and like, you know what I'm talking about? There's like shit everywhere and they're like, oh my God, who did this? It was a fucking leprechaun. I would have to wait over by the bathroom till they got shit cleaned up and everything, and then I would be able to go back into the classroom. Wow. Yeah, it really sucked. Like fucking Halloween was my favorite and continues to be my favorite. But I remember looking out and seeing all the kids dressed up, the kids and the creeps, because my dad would always talk about how bad those people are because they're like worshiping the devil. You know, they would call them creeps or like, you know, weirdos or just like, you know, you don't want to cuss at them, but you know, talking about them. And I always saw that. And I was like, well, I don't think they're that bad, you know, like I'd want to do that. Yeah, exactly. It looks like they're having fun. So that's where the whole concept of like Halloween candy come out, because like, My youth, so it was that. Then he dipped out when I was about like 13 and pop in periodically. And, and I was just like held a resentment. And there's like some other shit that I just won't get into. That was just like, realizing as an older age and realizing as I got older and getting closer to where he was like in life, like having me as a father or whatever. I'm just like, dude, I wouldn't fucking do that shit. Like I wouldn't. I have nieces and what I'm saying, I love them. Like I would do anything for them. I would literally do anything for them. I would die for them. And it's just, I never felt that same way when my father always felt like a burden. Always felt like something like I don't know. I don't want to get too somber on it because it's not that big of an issue,
Yeah.
Like like I said, when I finished writing the song, I was like, whoa, that was cool. Yeah. But when
it was like a therapy session.
Almost, man, for sure. I'm self-consciously talking to myself and being like, hey, man, like your whole alcoholism goes from your dad. Like, you're drinking because of your dad. But like, it's always like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. And then, I was like, trying to escape that and not coming to terms with shit that I was out of my control, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't do nothing about it. I was just there. And that's when I came to, terms with a lot of shit. Like this past year, man, I'm a year and 3 months sober, and you talk to fucking anybody that has known me, Glenn's son, Kyle, everybody. I mean, dude, I was a fucking drinker, man. I loved drinking. Like Friday nights, Saturday nights. Catch me at fucking Highlands. Yeah. For fucking sure. Like,
boy was lit.
Dude, and I'm buying you drinks so you can drink with me so I don't feel bad about drinking so fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go. Here, take another shot. You have to stay now. Like, you can't drive. Like, and it's just like egging people on to go out with me and stuff. And I was like completely different person. Like I said, I liked bad shit. I liked bad whiskey. I thought I deserved that. I put that in my mindset that I'm this fucking guy that has to be pissed off all the time. Fuck out of my way. Very arrogant, very cocky about nothing. Fucking womanizing piece of shit. Just a dirtbag, dude. Yeah. And I saw that, and I did not want to look at the mirror, dude. I did not. Yeah. And that, getting sober forces you to. And once I started, doing better, realizing, okay, you did bad shit, but you had to do all this to get to this point to be like, hey, enough is enough. You can't keep mistreating people that you call your friends. You can't keep mistreating your family. You can't keep mistreating yourself, because you're gonna fucking die. That's it. That's the scapegoat. Like that's the end game. Like, and I realized that, and I fucking, I did some, searching. Like, do you want to? Yeah. Well, this is what it's going to take. And, I've lost a couple of friends and I've lost, some people, and that's the name of the game. Yeah. I mean, it's if you're not willing to lose, everything to have this, then, you're not going to want it. You're going to go back to drinking and becoming whatever you're trying to escape from. And I know what it is to be there, and I know what I have now. Like, dude, when I was drinking, I wouldn't be probably here being able to do this. I'd probably be fucked up.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want you here.
I would not be a good guest.
It's like, it was cool for like 30 minutes.
Dude, I could share this story real quick. I was part of this rap collective called Electric Gold. Shout out to Les Plus. Shout out to Sterling of Emmett Bandit, dude. Pharaoh Darrow. And Dallas Winston. Shout out. I can't forget him. But we just finished doing a show at the Masquerade.
Is this as Electric Gold?
Yeah, as Electric Gold. Full house. Blitzkrieg. Just fucked up. And I mean, like, I finished the show. Everything's gone because I'm on autopilot. I can do a show fucking blindfolded backwards, all that shit. But we were asked to do an interview afterwards. And that footage haunts me to this day. Never was released. Couldn't be released because of how bad I was, bro. And I mean... Oh, thinking about it now sucks, dude, because it's just so embarrassing because I was just rambling, cutting people up. Fuck that, we're the best. Blah, blah. Word vomit, literally word vomit.
You're just feeling it so extra.
So
hard, yeah.
just got off the stage, bro. Just finished
was
selling out the
shitty.
Masquerade. Like feeling like I'm top shit.
Yeah,
You know?
3 sheets
Dude,
to the win.
S my D, we're about to be on Top Dog. Like, why are we even doing this fucking dumb interview? And man, I just look back now and I always think about like whenever I think of a milestone, I think about that because I was a young kid. I was fucking like 19, 20. And I honestly thought we were like, oh, we're gonna be famous now. Everyone fucking loves us, dude. Like we just what?
One
Like,
show I saw at the
yeah.
Masquerade, I thought too,
dude,
I was
and
like,
dude,
on
and
the way.
you know, it's this fucking sobering moment when you know people have plans, life happens, and you're fucking like, what just happened? I swear to God, we were just about to be hit. But you know, you don't stay focused and you don't grind like
Yeah.
people tell you to, man. It's literally if you're passionate about this shit, you have to work hard for it. And it's
Oh, yeah.
you know, I'm
No one
finally
else
getting
is
in the
gonna get you
groove.
there.
Yeah, I'm finally getting into the groove of like dedicating more time to this shit. You know, like really thinking about like. I mean, I've always loved making music. Done it since I'm 16. I'm 29 now. You know, like. I remember recording my first song over at my friend Elias's house. It was "I Get Money" remix by 50 Cent, and fucking like, and it was just.
That's
I remember
crazy.
he
Shout out
burnt
Elias.
it. He fucking burnt it on a CD, so I could take it home, and I put it on my Xbox because I remember you could burn songs onto your Xbox, and bro, I remember just playing it for my brother and being like, bro. Fucking made a song that's on the Xbox right now, like, and that feeling, and I'm just being like a kid, and I couldn't give it up, man. I just love music. It's always been a part of me. It brought me to my first friends when I didn't know how to be a person because I was so antisocial.
Yeah.
Fucking friend Sean had a Nirvana t-shirt, and I was like, what the fuck is Nirvana? And you know, we're kids, and he was like, dude, look up Nirvana, and he actually let me borrow a CD. And I was in love. I was, what the fuck is this? This is sick. Yeah. This is nothing like I've ever heard. And it wasn't Smells Like Teen Spirit. It was Bleach.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, listen, I was like, oh, dude, what? No Recess. What is this? Like, I love this. And yeah, man. I mean, music was my first drug for sure. Because it was an escape. I couldn't really listen to too much loud music. You know, I was like, kind of on your like what do they call it, walking on eggshells, dude, at my house. I was always walking on eggshells. Didn't want to do it, say the wrong thing, you know, because I wasn't the smart one at all. That was my sister. And my brother was the older brother. He could do no wrong. He was always with my dad. You know, me, I was watching wrestling. I was you know, like fucking chipping up my teeth with skateboards. And like, man, that was I wouldn't want me as a kid. I would say that shit.
Right. Dude, that's a fun kid life though, man.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I definitely had a very fun childhood.
Knuckleheads have fun.
Knuckleheads do have fun. What's that one song? If you want to be dumb, you got to be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's my Jackass thing.
Yes. Oh, dude, so much trouble because of Jackass and Viva La Bam.
Bro, when that came out, I was literally, maybe we should save this for the Ditty drop, but dude, I was like, literally bought a video camera,
Yeah.
bought a megaphone, and in the back of our neighborhood, there's a creek, and on the other side of the creek used to be a golf course. Literally bought the megaphone and like I have it on tape to this day, and that was purely because of Jackass. We're like, yeah,
dude,
ruin some old man.
Oh
like,
man, but
their
yeah,
whole
fuck
game
them.
of golf.
Dude.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But that's pretty funny, man.
Dude,
because
it was so much fun,
dude.
And then we were across like a noonday creek. So
yeah, what are you gonna fucking do, old man?
all you're doing
Until
is
they
like,
start fucking
fuck you, kids,
like driving some fucking balls towards your direction. That should be fun.
we're just like, wah, 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 wah.
Wait for them right when they're about to tee up.
Yeah. Oh, literally. Like, four. It was like the loudest
the
four you
little
ever
kid
heard.
shit.
Oh,
Damn,
man.
that's really fun.
It was fun. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
wanna-
we need to do a deep dive on how Viva La Bam impacted teenage culture in the early
dude.
2000s, because I feel like, man, that he really fucked up some
Yeah.
parents' lives.
Dude.
Dude, man.
So many
Dude,
broken
yeah.
arms, like
I was
they
known for
literally
doing
pay
a Don
hospitals.
Vito impression in middle school.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I would go into classrooms and do a Don Vito impression, and people would go crazy for it. No, you know what I
My
mean?
car, what are you doing with my car?
But, Don Vito was a piece of shit. Fucking guy. Oh man,
yeah.
Bam isn't doing too good either.
Oh, man.
Ooh,
All right,
sorry
wait,
about that,
wait.
guys. Whoa, my bad. Whoa.
No, I was just saying, let's run one more song.
I'm down. I'm
And
down.
then
Let's
we're
do
gonna
some
get to the
positive.
Ditty drop.
This one is like I said, my favorite one that I've recorded so far of these collective of songs. Thank you everybody that's been sticking around. I really do appreciate it, man. Anybody that's willing to take the time to listen to my music, I am forever in your debt. So, but it's not refundable. So, I want to do one more song, Dead End Galaxy. If you take it away, please. Again, thanks everybody. Oh, join us for the podcast after.
Wish that I could get off this ride that I'm on. You can't see it, but baby, I think I might fall into the light that's lost. Asking you what's the cost. You said it's easy, you just gotta believe it, baby. Redwood inside a fog. Someone said that the God, the trees and demons will make us all believe it, baby. The stars in the dust seem something of God, but it's easy if you just keep on breathing, baby. The stars in the dust seem something of God, but it's easy if you just keep on breathing, baby. Make a wish quick, hurry, look at the stars. Go away before they go away. Gotta look inside, really see who you are. Go away before they go away. I'm in the smoke just to feel like I got some sense, but I don't. I go home all alone. Drinking, falling, walking, crawling, till I couldn't call it, till I couldn't call it. Drinking, falling, walking and crawling, till I couldn't call it, till I couldn't call it. Gotta look inside, really see who you are, and believe it, you know that you've been dreaming, baby. The stars in the dust seem something of God, but believe it, you know that you believe it. I give you all that I know before I go, before I go. I'll give you all that I know before I go, before I go.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you so
man.
much.
Bro, like the theme continues in that song.
Thank you.
You say like you're falling into the light now.
Yeah.
So
Hey, man, I'm running in the stars trying to see what they look like.
hell yeah, dude. I love
You
it,
know.
man.
Oh, man. It's one of those things where, like, all right, that song I think I actually wrote out before. No, that was Glenn's song. Never mind. I'm thinking about a completely different song. But, no, yeah, that song I knew was going to be good. When I finished it, I was like, fuck, dude, I can't believe I just did that. Like, who the fuck did that song? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was really proud of myself with that. That's why I chose it last, because I was just, like, really giddy about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, it was, I was so, the tastemakers that I usually send to are my friend Christian. Shout out Christian, Glenn, and my partner in crime. Usually send her and she's honest, bro. Like, she'll let me know, being like, hey, I sent her 2 versions of one song, and she was super honest. She was like, hey, is that you? Well, that other one, and not in a good way. Like, you know, like, I was just like, yeah, just trying a little something different. And, you know, I ended up, she was right. The other version sounded better, in my opinion, you know, after listening to both, you know. And with that song, like, I sent it to Glenn, and he told me immediately, he's like, bro, that sounded like a movie ending, like at the
falling action.
Yeah, the falling part was like, I guess like it would be the chorus. And man, I was like, damn, I could see that. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's send this bastard to Netflix. Let's get some money out of this. You know, like, because I was so confident in that song, man. I was really, really happy about it. The way it turned out, the message.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was.
What would you say the message is behind it?
I don't need to think about it.
I know it sucks to ask an artist to spill their beans, like, sometimes, you know.
Well, I'm trying to think about the song, how it even starts. Because I'm completely blank. I can't even know. Hold on. I got the lyrics in here. Because you made me write them down. So I'm happy to oblige. Because, oh shit, this is set list too. Fuck yeah. Oh, this whole ride that I'm on, I'm talking about, like, just dealing with the whole ride of life, dude, ups and downs. It's like, man, get me off this shit. Because, like, you know, it's like thinking, like, I think I might fall, get me off. Like, you know, like, you ever, when you're a kid riding on a roller coaster and you feel like this shit isn't, like, secured enough. Like, I feel like I wasn't secured at all, like, with what I was going through. Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I... You know, you just got to believe it. Like, just believe you're doing the right thing. Believe that you're going in the right direction if it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you're doing well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know you shouldn't be drinking and doing cocaine till fucking 6 o'clock in the morning every weekend. That's something you shouldn't do. You know, I do not suggest it. It's not fun. It's a whole bunch of sadness and brokenness, and you know, that's something you know in your heart of hearts. Don't do that. But you know that if you go to the studio and you work on music and chill with your buddies, and then you go home and play video games and, you know, go to sleep whenever and wake up and go to your job on time, that's a good thing. You know, that's a good life.
Just as much fulfillment.
Fuck yeah, man. Like, and that's not like, it brings you joy, and then brings you like, it brings people together as well.
Yeah.
Like, I love going to Glenn's studio. I feel welcome there. I love going to Dirt Studio 9, his studio, because I feel welcome there. You know, just fucking sometimes don't even have to knock, just fucking just walk in there, you know.
Yeah, Nine Studio is crazy.
Crazy. You got to pay, though.
You gotta pay that man. No,
Not
pay
me,
that man,
not
'cause
me,
he,
not
for
me,
real, is
yeah,
one
not
of the
me.
best engineers in Marietta.
We're friends, Dirt, remember?
It's a homie discount at least, you know?
I told my fucking dumbass. I told him, I was like, man, I need to start paying you, dude. You're doing so well. I'm gonna start paying you, and I've yet to give him a dime. I'm gonna start paying you, Dirt. I promise. Soon, once you know.
Hey, man, you'll pay him when that song hits.
Yeah, right there you go. Yeah, he's definitely gonna need more than. Damn, that percentage is gonna be like 75-25. I owe that man so much. I just show up and be like, dude, I got this song idea. Record it with all this fire ass equipment.
You
you
gonna
got.
get him, Devin, in the splits. Just make sure it's 75-25 for you, my boy. Yeah. Like, yeah, man, you ain't gotta pay me a dime, bro. I got you.
Hey, if you want
How
to
many
do
songs you want to do,
75,
bro? You trying to go
25,
platinum?
Yeah, right. Shout out to 9. All jokes.
Yeah, shout out 9.
Oh
Gotta
man,
get
but
him
yeah,
on
those
here,
were the songs I'm working on. Those were the ones that I wanted to show off, because I feel like that's more of me, of who I am right now.
Yeah.
I do have other songs that I'm gonna release. I released I don't even remember the name of my songs, but I released one on SoundCloud not too recently, and that's just a different genre, more of a grungy sounding song.
Cool.
At 90 or it's Ninetythree on Instagram. I'll have a link to my SoundCloud there. Yeah, there's a bunch of songs that are just completely different. I have an 80s dance song. I like doing different stuff.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Keeping people
It doesn't
guessing.
get dull that
He's a
way.
creative guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Right.
But yeah, no, my influences run from Bad Brains, Black Flag to Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash to like fucking Tattoo to like I don't even know. Like wait, what was I listening to not too long ago? It's like this Brazilian techno music where they just like take spots of like different other songs that are from Brazil and do a mashup, and it's, dude, I just love it. Like I'll play the same song 9 times in a row
Yeah.
continuously. Yeah, I think that might be like something mental, but you know, like I can't stop listening to like once I find a good song, I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
I found a Breaking Bad and Beyonce collaboration that is just so good.
What?
What was it?
Breaking Benjamin?
Breaking Benjamin. What did I say?
Yeah?
Breaking Bad. I said Breaking Bad. Breaking Benjamin.
I was like doing like the intro song
So
in my head
what?
with like all the single ladies.
No, yeah, but yeah, that was I just found that, and I've listened to that like 20 times because I'm just like, damn, I didn't know the vocals were good on Breaking Benjamin. I would always shit on this band, but they were really good
yeah, back in
vocals.
the day,
Like,
yeah.
I think it was-
Diary of Dream.
that was
Yeah, I
the
was
song
all
too.
about it.
Yeah, no,
You're
it was
like-
crazy. Like I have to show you. I'll play that. I'll like look it up. It's fucking fire.
Bro, that dude has a crazy backstory too. Actually,
Does he
was
really?
crazy alcoholic to the point where
Shout out
his
Benjamin.
doctors told him if he stopped, he was gonna die.
Stop drinking.
Yeah.
He's gonna die. Shit. Good
destroyed
night,
his
brother.
That's
liver
real.
to
Like when
that
people
point.
have really bad alcoholism, that's
Yeah,
shit
nah,
out
yeah,
because they
alcohol
try-
withdrawals
they
are
try to quit
dangerous,
cold
brother.
turkey, and like their body
Shut down.
just shuts down, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Too bad he wasn't Benjamin Button.
I think it's called
Oh,
cirrhosis of the
sorry.
liver.
That was bad.
Is what that's
Cirrhosis.
called?
Oh yeah, no. Oh fuck yeah. I think I got a family member with cirrhosis. They're one of them drinkers too. They
Yeah,
got the
it's-
bug,
It's really
ancestral bug.
Hmm.
Yeah.
well, dude.
It's tough, man.
If y'all want to stick around,
Mhm.
hang out,
Stick
type in
around.
some questions into the chat. We'll hit them up.
We're finna
This
transition.
next part, we're gonna do the ditty drop, where we drop the
Stay
song,
tuned, stay
drop
tuned.
the ditties, the songs, and just
Stay,
talk
please.
about
Don't
whatever you
go.
want.
Please don't
Ask him
go.
his favorite
Please.
breakfast spot. You know,
It's Crooked Tree off on 41.
what
Next.
what's your
Keep them coming. What's the next spot?
what's your favorite wrestler?
Favorite
Something like that.
wrestler?
Yeah,
That's a tough one, man. Favorite wrestler will probably be of all time or right now. I feel like
let's just do like a top 5.
ooh, okay, I can do
Yeah.
that. Okay, top 5. No, in no particular order,
Okay.
but Stone Cold Steve Austin
Hell yeah.
for sure. Stone Cold is just so I could do a whole interview just about
Yeah.
Stone Cold, bro. Undertaker is another big
Fuck
one.
yes, dude.
Undertaker and the man Mark Calloway is a really good guy. He's really cool. Number 3 is Mick Foley. I've
Oh, hell
met Mick Foley.
What?
He is such a good. I cried when I met Mick Foley,
Damn,
dude,
that's
because
so
I went to a
cool.
place. Shout out Plastic Empire. That's a toy store, literally, and it's they're so cool, man. They do signings.
He's like sign a
Pop, yeah, he signed a pop for me, yeah. And he would sit there, and I was talking about a feud he had with Randy Orton, and he was like, "Yeah, I remember that one." I was like, "Yeah, dude, Backlash 03, fuck, man." I was like, "That shit drew me crazy," and yeah, no, he's super nice, man. Number 4, I gotta say, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. He is
Is
right now. His story
him.
isn't doing too
Okay.
good,
Okay.
but as of past years, he's always been a guy. He's like got this fucking mask, and it's like a demon face.
Oh,
He
okay,
came
yeah,
out
yeah.
with the fucking lantern of his own head.
What?
It was sick, dude. It was
Awesome,
so
yeah.
fucking sick. And
love
the
theatrics
5th
like
one has got to be my man AR Fox. He is a
Fox.
wrestler that signed to AEW. It's a new
Okay.
company, and he has a school in Atlanta, and he does a show every Thursday night, and he trains these kids. They're men. These men And dude, they go fucking hard for free every Thursday night just to learn. And I mean, when this guy would bring people around, like if he got to a show and let's say a lower tier show like GCW, no hate to GCW, not calling it like that, but just being like, he would bring everyone with him. And I was like, damn, that spoke a lot. You know, he's not like one of those dudes that are just like gets big and fucks off. Like, nah, man, he just did a match with, I don't know his new name, but Cesaro from WWE. He's in Ring of Honor now. He's a Ring of Honor heavyweight champ. And he just had a match with him. Lost, but that's still fucking huge in my book. You know, I'm like, he doesn't say much, man. He's a very humble guy. He like smokes and minds his own fucking business. But I remember before I stopped drinking, I went there and I was drunk out of my mind just talking his fucking ear off and had no idea who he was, no idea who he's wrestled. Just thought he was just some fucking guy. And then I go home and I start doing my research. I was like, he fucking wrestled Jeff Hardy? What? Like what? Like he was a tag team with what? Like, and it's just like he trained Austin Theory. Like this guy's doing a WrestleMania match with who? Like it's just the way this man has touched wrestling and he's just humbled. Like he's like just some other random guy. Is fucking baffles my mind. Because if I had his career, I'd be like, dude, you know who the fuck I am? like it's just like yeah. So those are my top 5 favorite wrestlers.
Hell yeah, man. Like what era of wrestling do you think is like the best?
I want to say Attitude Era because I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Yeah.
I was still like,
Was that like the Dudley Brothers or was
dude,
that like
that was Dudley, that was Stone Cold, that was
Yeah.
Suck It DX,
Yeah,
dude.
DX,
I got in so much trouble for saying Suck It in
Dude.
school.
Oh my
Like,
god! Like when I learned that, dude, my cousins would be like, "Hey, do it again." And I'm like a little 5-year-old,
Yeah.
like, "He's not suck it." Like,
dude, I had no idea. I got in trouble because this one time, this teacher like scolded me for being bad or whatever. She turned around, I was like, you know, and I guess she heard it. And she was, "What'd you just do?" I was like, "Nothing." You know, like, I was like, I patted my leg, and then, you know, some girl told on me because, but whatever. It's not. It's all good. Yeah, I still remember your name. I would out you, but I'm not going to.
she's watching.
Huh?
She's in the
Oh yeah, I
comments,
hope so.
Light her up.
Yeah, look how far I've come. But no, yeah, that was definitely my favorite era, just because one, I wasn't really allowed to watch it, but when I would stay up late enough to like 9:30, 10 to where it started getting good, I would just be fucking blown away. Mankind or Mick Foley coming in, be like, what the fuck? And then the Rock and Sock connection. I could go on hours about
Don't they have, like,
WWF.
China too.
China,
Like
she
that?
was just destroying, dude. She was the Intercontinental Champion at one point. I was like, what? That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
I know some dude somewhere probably didn't like it, but I thought it was fucking cool.
Some dude somewhere got beat.
Chris Jericho, that's a dude. He's the dude that got beat.
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, with
Damn.
Chris Jericho. Yeah, man.
Man, you're like an encyclopedia of wrestling, dude.
I love wrestling.
Yeah.
Very much so, yeah.
Dude,
I'm
so
surprised I don't have a tattoo of
Do
wrestling.
you
I should
remember
probably get
the
one.
Armageddon that came here?
2008 or 7?
Yeah.
With JB. No, what was
Yeah,
it?
JB won.
It was
what's his
JB
name?
over Eddie Guerrero. Was that the one?
Yeah, and he beat Eddie Guerrero. I got a picture of Eddie Guerrero taking a ladder to him.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck,
Yeah,
dude, that was the one where he got split open bad.
yeah.
Yeah, he was like leaking really bad. He was
Yeah,
because he got hit like right in this part, the Widow's Peak,
Yeah.
and it fucked his shit up.
Yeah,
Dude, shout out to damn, I didn't put him on my top 5. I just can't take one back.
Fuck it up.
Dude, no, the Fiend, take the Fiend out. Eddie Guerrero. We're taking the Fiend out and putting Eddie there. I'm sorry, Eddie.
Bro,
Damn.
my brother like dressed up as Rey Mysterio and RVD because that's when they were tag team,
Dude.
and they lost, and that was like the point where I was like, man, fuck wrestling.
Yeah, dude.
They set it
dude.
up against me.
I've gotten my heart broken so many times
Oh,
as a
man.
grown man.
Yeah.
like not even as a child, just like as a grown man. Like I used to go over to this guy's house and we'd watch all like
spoiler?
yeah, man. Like I was like, fuck, dude. Like I would really be like, I guess I'll see y'all later. Like I'm going home. Like, I don't
Actually
even want to be
upset.
here no more. You know. I think it was like, I mean, there's also, I remember being like super hyped about Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins winning in like 3 minutes. I was like, what the fuck? I remember texting like a group chat because we were supposed to go to this party and watch WrestleMania there. and it was like one of those like huge matches. It was for the Universal title, and I thought it was gonna go on last. And I'm still waiting for fucking 9 to pick me up because I don't have a car, you know. And as I'm like waiting, I'm like calling. I was like, the fucking match is a start. He's going on first. Where the fuck are you? I'm calling my other friend. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is happening? And I'm just like, you know, that's just another guilty pleasure. Whenever I like something, dude, I go and I like. If you watch me watch any sports, if I'm watching the Dogs, I'm going crazy. If I'm watching fucking Atlanta United, I'm going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck the Falcons. I love y'all, but fuck, man.
Man,
It's tough.
dude, that is the toughest relationship I've had
Ever,
but
dude.
It's prepared me for anything, you know.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. No, as a dude, as a Falcon fan,
Yeah.
dude, you
I'm ready for any
What?
kind of heartbreak, man.
28 and 3,
Destroy
baby.
my
Come on,
world.
bro.
I'm ready.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
so ready. Dude, I remember we were at my sister-in-law's dad's house watching that Super Bowl. And I'm smoking out back with my brother. And I'm like, I don't know. We were 23 or 28 and they had 3 points. I was like, I don't feel good about this. I was like, dude, I don't know. He's like, what you fucking talking about, bro? We just won a Super Bowl, brother. Like, I was like, I don't know. And I remember walking outside because we lived right down the street from each other. So it's a main road, but there's still sidewalk. You could walk down back to my house. And I remember it's like there was just an interception and they were running it back. And I was walking home. I was screaming, fuck, just screaming, dude. And it was just so much disappointment.
Yeah, my brother, he at halftime posted on Facebook. He was like, "Man, I wish the game was a little closer." Dude, I never have let him live that
Never,
down,
dude. Screenshot that and
Yeah.
frame it up.
Dude, like when
Dude.
Georgia was up like huge in the national championship, I was like, "Hey, Jordan, you gonna post it on Facebook if you wanted it to be a
Dude.
better game?"
Man, I remember when was it?
Dude.
When was it? I think it was the first time Alabama and Georgia was for the national championship, and Alabama won. I remember I was so upset, dude.
Oh man.
I wanted to cry. I was like, we were so close. I've only fucking drank in Athens. I've never gone
Lost
to
to the
UGA.
backup quarterback.
Dude.
Who almost
Oh
won
my
the
god, I
Super Bowl.
forgot. It was a fucking backup quarterback that
Yeah.
Alabama used. I was like, bro, we got this. And then this dude sauced on everybody, became a fucking legend.
Yeah, yeah,
And then started after that.
yeah. Dude, he almost won the Super Bowl. Like, I mean,
Is that the same guy?
yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Jalen Hurts.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hate him.
Hate him.
And he's on the Eagles, which I hate him even more
Dude.
now.
Good. He
Except,
deserved it.
like-
Ha ha. You lost.
I will say, like, I hate the Eagles, but bro, like, they're when they won the Super Bowl, that was like the best videos for the whole week after, man.
Dude. I hope Dallas is still in the chat because he sent me the funniest video of like these fucking Philly fans grabbing a what's it called, a light post or a light.
Yeah.
I guess they knocked it down and they started picking it up, and one of the guys is like picked it up and like caveman, he's like, what is this, a fucking battling ram? And he starts fucking knocking down doors of like City Hall.
Oh my
with this fucking,
God.
he's like, what is this, a fucking battling ram? And me and Dallas would say that so much, bro. We would look up that video. What is this, a fucking battling ram? This is the best fucking video.
Dude.
So Philly
the
fans
Florida
are
of the
audibly the
Northeast.
best and worst.
Yeah, yeah. They're like horrible if you're playing against them. Horrible at really any point.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they fucking flipped the car before the game started.
Yeah, dude, that
There's-
dude ate like horse shit. They're like, eat that shit. And he's like, yeah.
It's like, now you need a fucking like tetanus shot
Yeah.
and like fucking ugh.
Dude, the best thing I saw, there was like a compilation video, and there was like moments, it would like cut to this like pavilion of a hotel.
Yeah.
Like cuts, there's like one dude up there, like a few
Dude.
minutes later in the compilation, cuts back to that. There's like 5 people up there.
Oh,
Like
my
next thing you
God.
know, like there's like 20 people up there and it, like just caves in.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Dude.
Bro, it was like people went insane. They were like
Yeah.
greasing light poles. People were like, that's a challenge. I'm getting to the top of that.
They're
man."
greasing light
Like,
poles.
Yeah. Literally like the police went out like the day before the game.
Yeah.
Greased all the light poles. Just did it for this past Super Bowl too.
No help to no
Yeah.
avail.
Yeah, because
They're
they know
like-
people are gonna like,
I don't know
Oh, you
why.
don't think I'm getting up this fucking
we're
pole?
getting
I'm
up that
I'm
pole,
getting up this
dude.
fucking pole. I'm gonna show you fuckers. Like, what? Like,
Dude, it's wild, man.
dude,
They're-
I've never
yeah.
been like. I can't say that. I've been to a Mexico game and I've lost my voice. I remember this one time I went to a Mexico game and it was a really cool setup. So it was for CONCACAF and they were doing a tournament style. So 2 games were being played.
Oh, that's
It
cool.
was United States versus Jamaica and then Mexico versus Peru. And we went to both because they were at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And the games were done. Jamaica won and Mexico won. And I remember this kid walking by. He was wearing a USA jersey. And he was like, you know, those like guardrails that they got set up for lines and stuff?
Yeah.
He's by like past 6 of them going that way. And he's just like, fuck Mexico. Looks right in my eyes. I said, what the fuck you just say? And I start gunning it, running it to him. All of a sudden, I just feel my feet fucking get swung up. I'm in the air. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, stop. It was a cop, dude. The biggest cop I've ever met in my life, dude. Picked me up like a baby. And I was like, I'm good. He's like, chill the fuck out, you know. I was like, all right, well, he fucking started it. And I'm just like, he didn't give a shit. You know, I was just like, man, I just have never felt so emasculated in my life. Just picked up by another man like a fucking child. My brother was there too, but look, he saw me get picked up and he chilled out quick. He was like, oh shit, like that's
Cool with my feet on the ground.
you know, yeah. I was like, okay, I'm cool, you know. And I got gently put down. Luckily, he didn't fucking fuck with me after that. He was pretty cool,
Right.
but he understood. He was like, yeah, you can't do anything. I'm like, you're right, but
Yeah, I just wanted to say real quick, anybody in the chat, if you got any questions, you're more than welcome to throw some in there.
my favorite
can ask
breakfast
him
spot is
anything.
Crooked Tree. on
Crooked
41.
Tree off 41?
Yeah.
It's pretty good, dude.
It's over by Whitewater.
Yeah.
I used to live
That's a
over
breakfast
there.
spot.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah, it's
I've
like
never
it
been.
closes at 2 or something like that?
To what?
Does it like close at 2 or something like that?
Closes at 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it closes at 3. So, but when I would get there, I would get sausage biscuit with pimento cheese.
Ooh.
Brother, when I tell you,
Brother, I'll tell you.
Brother.
I'm about to
Wrestling
start
coming
cutting.
out.
Look here, brother, you want a good sausage? You go down to Crooked Tree. Dude, and
biscuits
they
you
just
have in your
put
life.
shit on there. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna fuck my stomach up. I'm gonna put some pimento cheese on it, bro, and some chocolate chip pancakes.
Can't do the
Okay.
pimento.
Dude, what was our server's name? Oh, she's a doll, bro. I want to say Denise, but it's not Denise. D-Nice? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sorry, but she was such a sweetheart. She kept my fucking coffee mint, brother.
Okay.
So good.
Hell
Damn
yeah.
it, Diana? No. I'm sorry. D-Nice. I can't remember her name, but she was a really nice, whole sweet lady.
What's like I know we talked not to get totally back into music, but I just want to know like your top 5 influences, but
Ooh.
not maybe not your top 5 influences, but 5 influences, but different genres.
Okay, so like pick different of the 5, pick
Yeah,
different genres.
yeah.
Okay, I could do that. One off the top, just because. Well, there's gonna be 2 because I have tattoos of them. One's Johnny Cash.
Hell yeah.
I have a Johnny Cash tattoo right here on my arm. It's a sugar skull. But man, I watched Walk the Line, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. You know,
Hell
just
yeah.
like Joaquin Phoenix did such a good job
Dude, killed it.
portraying Johnny Cash, and then it made me look like, hey, I want to check out what's going on with Johnny Cash. And I mean, dude, it's just, it was a setup for like, oh, dude, I want to be this, you know,
Yeah.
like Sunday Morning Sidewalk, that song. I remember there's a line that's like, the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one for dessert. I was like, dude, that's a bar, bro. Like, what the fuck? I was just so hype. I was like, damn, that's really badass thinking as a kid. And another influence would have to be the Misfits.
Okay.
I have 2 Misfits tattoos
Hell yeah.
on my body. Danzig is a very big, Glenn Danzig, he's the lead singer of the Misfits, has a huge influence on how I sing. And I didn't even know it. How I like the cadence when I do certain live shows. I stripped off Glenn so hard, bro. Like, yeah, man. Another one probably would be. Oh man, I might get some hate for this one, but Peep, Lil Peep.
Okay.
When I started making music that I was more hip hop influenced.
Yeah. I got the side. There's some sad boy vibe.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was really. It felt. Dude, once I heard that before he passed, oh man, get this. I was gonna go to his show. It was a Thursday, November, right before his right after his birthday, November 11th, I think it was. I want to say it was then, but it was a show at the Loft, and I had a chance to go, but I didn't because I was gonna work, and I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning at that point. So I was like, he's gonna come back. I'll see him again, and he fucking died like 3 weeks later, and I was like, I'll never do that again with someone I really want to see. You know, because you never know, especially with like the whole shitty drug culture that is dying down. Hopefully, I'm seeing with like, especially with all this fuck fentanyl, 100%. Carry Narcan if you can, please, because that shit that's like taking some of my homies out. You know, I fucking hate that. You know, just because like one of my favorite artists is taking favorite friends, people that like, it just sucks. You know, because it's one of those things that like it was preventative. You didn't have to feed him drugs type shit. But that was another big influence because once I heard it, it resonated with me so hardcore. Let's see. What's another genre? Oh, Vicente Hernandez.
Ooh.
Because I would hear that growing up.
Okay.
Man, that motherfucker's the Elvis of... Well, let me say this. Elvis is him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Dude, because like he's such a badass. He was a movie star. His vocals, I mean, it's just will bring a tear to my eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been live performances where I've watched, like, by myself on YouTube, and I'm just like, I'm crying. Like, I'm like, this is so damn beautiful.
Yeah.
Didn't even, you know, I'm Hispanic, but like, I'm not too well versed with Spanish. My mom and my aunt and my grandma are the only people that understand me when I speak Spanish.
It's like Spanglish kind of.
Dude, yeah, I'm talking like the way to explain it is like I speak Spanish in the way that like I speak English. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way I shape it in my grammar and all this kind of shit is like I'm saying it in English but with Spanish words.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like anytime I went to Mexico, they're like, "Man, they love hearing you talk." It's fucking hilarious. And I'm like, "Man, fuck them. I ain't talking shit." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck y'all. But later, I realized it was just, you know, because it's like if I was speaking, you know, Spanish words and slang and English, it just sound fucking funny.
Yeah.
I'd sound like Fez.
It's like a lot of things are like flipped. Oh yeah.
It'd literally be like Fez. Like it would like, so just imagine that in Spanish. But yeah, like, and then I guess my last one would be, this one's a tough one. Cause I really want to, I mean, it's going to have to be Nirvana. It's going to have to be Kurt Cobain, because like that was such a huge influence from the beginning of what I realized what kind of music I really wanted to make, which I'm gradually turning back into making now, is more grungy, more like Halloween Candy. That kind of reminded me a little bit of like Smashing Pumpkins kind of vibe. Like that's where I was going with it. And I mean, dude, Kurt Cobain made a huge influence on me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I wore flannels. I grew up my hair. Fucking like, it was just a huge thing for me. And like, Nevermind became such a big album for me that I would have to keep it like with me, just in case, like, you know, because you're just a kid. I don't know, just like someone doesn't know about this, I have to be the first person to show you like this thing. But yeah, those have to be my top 5. Well, big influences.
Hell yeah, man. And I can, well, 2 of them I don't really listen to much, but I can hear it. Like, hear them all in your style, so it's pretty cool. You're very well at like, or very good at incorporating like your influences.
I appreciate
In a
that.
weird way, it's like hard for me to do that sometimes. Like I love the Killers, but I mean, well, I don't know. I've been told some of my songs sound like Killer songs,
And that's not a bad thing
but-
because I realize, like, as an artist, like, you're always in your head, always gonna hear different things more than other people.
Right,
So, like,
yeah.
when you hear the Killers, you're like, man, I don't want to rip them off,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're
sure.
not
Yeah,
because it's 100% who you are,
Well,
and
no,
you're
I'm
making
not
it.
saying like you're ripping anything off.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that either. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying from coming off, but like that's where I had an issue with. I was like, bro, I feel like I'm fucking ripping off these people. Like this isn't me, and it's not just. But I had to come to terms that I was like, no, it is you. It's what influenced you. It's what
Right.
made you you. So
Yeah, yeah.
exactly,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
like fuck it, man. If
100%.
I want to make a song and I want to keep the Smashing Pumpkins in my head and it fucking works, fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cool with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I stopped, like I said, I stopped giving a shit about what. So fucking cliche. Stop giving a shit what fucking people said and think and stuff. And like, it's true, man. Like you got to stop because like it's not gonna bring you nowhere. It's not, like
Yeah.
it's like, and if it does, you're not gonna be happy with it in the long run because it wasn't you.
Yeah, I mean, and if you care about what other people think, you're really, I mean, other people project their own insecurities onto you, and yeah, you're just feeding into all of that bullshit.
Oh, yeah,
and you
man,
start
for
going
sure.
down that road,
Dude, start talking
doing
to
it for
that
other people.
that little goblin in the back of your ear. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you fucking suck, like, man. Fuck you. You suck."
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've definitely had trouble, overthinking. Like, am I good enough?
Dude,
Am I? Like, man, who gives a shit? You know,
Right.
I started making music because I, like to hear myself make music, and so
yeah.
that I wanted to hear myself on that I Get Money remix because I thought it was a cool beat.
Hell
Dude,
yeah,
and I
dude.
wish I could still find that song because it was so funny. I wish I could find it because it was just so bad, but I thought it was the coolest shit I've ever done.
It'd be like that Post Malone video of him like way back in the day.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
finding
we just
something
behind
like
the green
that.
screen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
I love seeing shit like that. Like I hate when like a lot of artists when they get to a certain point, and I think it's a lot of like to do with the record label or whatever, whoever ends up giving them money. But they take down like all their old shit, and it's like, dude, like
Sucks.
that's
Like, I
the-
wanted to see that. I want to see the
Yeah,
process.
And I love like finding like old stuff of like
Yeah.
my favorite artists of like before they really made it. You're
Mhm.
like, oh my god, this is so cool.
There's this one band, Local Natives.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
And I remember my friend Justin went to their Wikipedia page, and they were like, they have an album before this. I was like, what are you fucking talking about? No, this is a debut album. He's like, no, they had a band before this, and they had a different version of that song, Sun Hands.
Oh dude, all right, I'm finding it, bro.
Dude,
Send it to me,
It's
please.
crazy. And I was like, damn, they recorded this song before it, and I kind of like this version better.
Right?
You know,
Yeah.
it's way grittier. And I mean, like, when if I can't feel we're my son, it sounds so much more raw,
Hell yeah,
dude. Like,
dude.
because it's not like a bunch of $100,000 equipment, which you
Right.
can't find. That sounds like a garage band,
It's
bro.
them
It's
doing the best with what they have, and sometimes I love the raw sound.
Mhm.
Yeah, a band called The Virgins. They have like
Cool name.
old, yeah, oh,
Great.
yeah.
Fuck, that's a
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool
and they're
name.
from New York. It's perfect, bro.
It's sick.
But-
That's really sick.
Yeah, they got like an old EP on Spotify that they like put up recently.
Mhm.
And I was like, dude, that's so cool. Like you hear like the original versions of their songs, like very stripped bare,
That's-
very raw.
And I think people do want that because, like,
Yeah,
us
me
as
too.
artists, we're like, man, this shit sounds like shit.
Well, I think everyone has access to like to be able to super produce your songs. So sometimes like things either get overproduced
Oh,
or
yeah.
we're so used to hearing that like just super clean sound that like when you get that rawness in it, it like
Sometimes,
kinda-
yeah, when you
yeah.
wail and you try to get the wail just right, but maybe
Yeah.
that first time when your voice kind of
peaks a little bit.
maybe that's better than what
That's
you're
it.
trying because it's more of like the rawest take. You're not trying to fucking catch lightning in a bottle. You just
Yeah.
that motherfucker just hopped in there and you happen to close it at the right time. It might
Yeah.
have a crack in the bottle, but it's still fucking cool. You
Right.
know, like that's the way I look at it, man. Like I'd much rather keep that original take. There's so many times where I'll record and I'm just like, just in case, keep that one.
Yeah.
Let's run another one. But let's just keep that one because I feel like, and 9 times out of 10, that one's the one that goes into the song.
Yeah.
I can redo a verse to death, but first time's usually a charm. What I've come to terms with.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to sit on a song and just like almost it starts sounding bad because you like with it so much, you start like nitpicking things that aren't like even like you hear things that aren't even there. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, what the heck? Like, why did it hit on the off beat? Just
Oh,
and you're like,
dude, yeah.
wait,
yes,
it didn't.
yes.
What
Yes,
the hell?
one of my songs just exactly popped in my head. I was like, why does it sound like that?
Yeah.
I remember I did this like 80s love song, and the first time I recorded it, I was like, oh, it sounds good, like whatever, but I know the lyrics better now. I'm going to go back into the studio. I'm going to re-record it with the lyrics that I know because I've listened to this song plenty of fucking times. So I'm going to redo it, and I redid it, and better vocals, more confident in my vocals, did layering better, did the harmonies way better. Fucking hated it. I fucking hated it, and I loved the first version better. I was like, dude, this shit sounds way better. Like, I don't know, because it was the sound was more authentic. It wasn't planned out. It wasn't a forced thing. It wasn't like a mapped out stencil, like where you just walk up on a wall and just spray paint it. It was actually fucking spray painting it, like not some Banksy shit. Like it was actually like some freehand, like fucking cool shit. Like that's what I feel like with the art when it comes to that. Because if you do it too perfect, you're gonna miss things. You're gonna miss what's in here.
Yeah, for sure, man. You like it becomes robotic.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah. Like someone that's like too good at a sport.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just like it just seems like a robot. There's no passion in the sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's weird, but yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, people like to hate on LeBron more than like him, right?
Cristiano Ronaldo is a fucking robot, man.
Same. Yeah.
Lionel Messi is a real person. Cristiano Ronaldo is a fucking robot, man. I swear, man.
Yeah. So, anybody over on the Steam crew? You got any questions?
We actually do have a couple questions.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Go
let's
ahead,
hear
Kyle.
it.
Right. So this is from I'm sorry, Droopy the Pirate.
Hell yeah.
If
Welcome
Ben
aboard.
was a wrestler, what would his name be?
Oh shit. I think I already had one. Fuck, what was it? It was no. It was like damn, what was it?
I don't know.
I think it would have been Achilles Angeles,
Ooh.
Ooh.
or there was I can't remember the name, but it was like a demon slayer in Mexican lore, in like Mayan lore, that I was gonna be Achilles that Angeles or Angeles, because it would ring off the belt name better. I think that would be. So let's just go with Achilles Angeles.
Yeah. Sorry, we just had a little
Yeah,
technical difficulty.
we actually have another question as well
I just had to-
for Ben while we fix his camera. Ben, do you have a favorite tattoo of yours?
Probably. Favorite tattoo. I only have tattoos on the top half of my body. Well, that's not true. I have some right here on my legs. I think it's gonna have to be, as crummy as it sounds, my mom's name. This is my first tattoo. I got it right when I like turned 18, and I knew she wouldn't get mad because I was like, "This is your fucking name." Like, come on. So my mom's name is probably gonna be number one, and a close second probably will be the Grim Reaper on my arm, which I hope I don't go to prison because I feel like that would be an issue. Like some Mexican cartel shit. I'd be like, so what's that about? Like, I just saw it on the candle. Don't.
He's one of us.
Yeah, right. I was like, no.
There he
I
is, our
guess.
leader, our
Yeah,
new
right.
leader.
Yeah, right. Like, fuck. I was like, I only had parking tickets, man. Like, fuck. Like,
Oh god.
thank you for the question.
Heck yeah, dude! Thank you so much. Y'all have any yourself? Y'all have any?
Any questions? Any more in the chat? Because this was awesome. I had a fucking blast, man.
Bro.
Dude, leading up, I was so nervous. I was
Yeah?
fucking walking around trying to get shit done, like
Dude, you
going
killed
over
it.
Man. Yeah, well, you guys made it so comfortable.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
that's,
no, yeah, you
that's our
guys did-
goal, man.
dude, yeah, you guys made it so
I feel like
93, I'm
you're
gonna ask
in
you
your-
this:
in
do
your
you
own.
have any projects that your fans can anticipate coming out this year?
Man, I say this, and then I always shoot myself in the foot because I'm so bad at releasing music. I have a
I feel
plethora of
that.
songs that just haven't made the cut, and I mean these upcoming songs I'm super proud of. I really want to continue working, but I also want to give credit where credit is due, meaning in dollar bills. So I want to pay the producers first before I even touch these songs on any streaming platforms. Make sure they get their cut, and then be comfortable with releasing music, because I want this next project to come out to be the representation of me, of 93. What's this new chapter of art that's literally setting I want it to be like a point in time, like before and after, 80, you know what I mean? Like before this album, and I really want to put that pressure on me because I want to show what the fuck I can do,
Right, yeah.
We
got like a awesome... What's one more than a trilogy?
a
A quadrilogy?
an epic, an odyssey.
Epic. You
No,
have
I
an
don't know.
odyssey
One of
amongst
those.
you, man.
One of those.
Dude, like literally, like you have the 4 songs, and they like that you did today, and they all like have very like a theme running
Yeah.
throughout them. Man, dude, like you're really onto something.
Thank you,
So,
man. I really appreciate it, bro.
I
Like,
can't wait to see like.
I
what
was
you
surprised
do.
y'all asked me to come out. I was like, "What? Fuck yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
dude.
this, man. Hell yeah, I'll hop on this."
yeah.
Bro, we're
The
gonna have
only
to come back
regret-
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. The only regret is I wish I did more songs, because I was scared.
Dude,
I was
next
like,
time,
Oh, yeah, next
man.
time
yeah,
pull up
man.
with,
Next
you
time
know,
I'll
pull
definitely
up with,
bring
like,
mine and
6.
do some more shit, man. Because, like I said, this is fucking fun, man.
You might
I
have to
really-
do the album release or whatever you decide.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about that
Do
later.
a little extended show.
Yeah.
And we have
Let's
another
That might be
question.
something.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, yeah.
Chat. What's one of your most memorable performances?
I have 2.
Go for 'em.
One being the Masquerade one with Electric Gold, just because it was leading up to it was we don't know, because this was our first big actual show. We've done house shows. We've done a one show. It was called Rowdy Dowdy. That was in Atlanta. It was in a warehouse.
Okay.
It was stuff like that, and we were comfortable with our songs. But this is the first time where we had people we didn't know in the crowd, and we had different songs where I'm not on it, but Shaquille and Sterling are, or I'm on it and Shaquille is on it, and and just remembering and transitioning, and we really killed that. I really loved it. Like, from what I can remember, I really loved that. It was a fucking good ass time being up there and reminding myself, like, hey, I really want to fucking do this because this is sick.
Yeah.
And the other one is probably from, I want to say a year, maybe 2 years ago. It was my first show by myself.
Okay.
And it was me in a place called Lenshead Studios, which is over off the windy hill by the Papados. Shout out Young Jeezy. But that shit, I mean, I was so scared, but I remember killing it. I just remember it working and the crowd reacting and fucking with it. And I was just like, oh, they fucking like this shit. And just being like, feeding off of it, just enjoying it, thriving in it, really taking the energy and controlling a crowd. I mean, dude, if you can control a crowd, you feel like a fucking goddamn shit, dude.
Yeah,
Like, you feel like,
seriously,
dude, I can fucking do, like, I'm about to fucking punch something. I feel so good, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's a good feeling. So those two, definitely, the Masquerade with Electric Gold, my boys, my brothers, and my first single set at Lenshead Studios.
Well, you answered wrongly. This was supposed to be number 1.
Ah. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Dude, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you again
man.
for
Like,
having me, guys. I really do love just being in this room full of good people.
hell yeah,
You have a
man.
great
We hope to
team
have
on
you
your
back.
hands, brother.
Dude, thank you. They kill it, man.
Guys,
Couldn't be
thank
here
you so
without
much for
them.
working.
Thank you.
Really
Yeah.
appreciate it. Y'all did great. Thank
Hell
you for
yeah.
everyone watching. Thanks, guys.
Give it up
Peace
to
out.
93.
Thanks for tuning in to the Ditty
Thanks.
Deep Dive.